In this video, we're going to take a look at the course structure. I'm going to cheat a little bit and look down because we've got 15 sections of the course. I just want to get them right and in order. So the first section is Introduction to the course, and that's just the basic housekeeping side of the course. So, for example, I'll show you how to access and download Adobe Illustrator if you haven't already got it, plus a lot of other elements. We're then in section 2 going to look at Introduction to the Adobe Illustrator user interface. You'll do some practice in here, hopefully relax into using the software, and we'll look at good working practice, etc. The third section is dedicated to the pen tool, and the pen tool has its own section. It's a section that you might have become incredibly frustrated with at times and have to walk away because the pen tool is a fantastic tool. It's also a very frustrating tool. So I suggest you dip in and dip out, have a look at my different methods for using the pen tool. And if it's becoming frustrating, walk away and then come back. Don't let this section hold you back. The next section, section 4, is basic skills in Illustrator. And in this section, we look at how you can use the tools in Illustrator to perform the pattern cutting steps that we all need to perform, such as adding seam allowance, notches, measuring lines, etc. So you'll find all of that in the basic skills section. The next section looks at creating your own tiling templates so that you can print off your patterns or that you can prepare them for customers or for emailing or for distribution. The next section, section 6, is called Quick Tools Video, and it's a section I designed that allows you to quickly have a look at what a tool does. I didn't want you to have to think, well, I'm sure she used that particular tool in that particular video and have to search through the video content for the tool. So this section is aimed at letting you have a quick refresher on a particular tool and how to use it. And it's all in terms of pattern cutting actions or pattern cutting steps or skills. The next section we look at Adobe Illustrator digital pattern blocks, and in this section I show you a range of ways that you can either import blocks, create your own, and how you can access digital blocks. The section 8, we look at the many ways you can grade patterns in Adobe Illustrator, and there are many ways. We then move on in section 9 to look at projector files because they are increasingly becoming a large element of pattern development, and many people are interested in purchasing and having access to projector files. So we look at how to create them, what are projector files, and we investigate them in that section. The next section in the course is what I call a live section, and in that section I'm going to be uploading my progress and my workflow on my next project. So as I produce a pattern, my next pattern, I will document my workflow and you'll be able to follow me through and see how I work in Illustrator and what I do. The next section of the course, section 11, is the course templates for you to download and use. So your practice blocks and your templates and your PDF tiling templates. And there's also some bonus content in section 12 where I've given you my digital pattern cutting rulers and some practice blocks, and also centimetres to inches conversion charts, because sometimes we're talking in centimetres and sometimes inches. Section 13 is devoted to plugins, and we have a look at what plugins are and how you can use them, and that's a section that will hopefully grow in the future. Section 14 is available if you're on the enhanced version of the course, and in this extra section you'll find all the digital blocks and Modeliste-Creative blocks that you can download and use in your pattern cutting. The final section of the course, section 15, will be available if you're on the course with Mentorship, and that'll simply explain how you can contact me and the structure of the mentorship sessions. So if you want to know in greater detail the individual lesson names and the content, then you can gain access to a PDF file, or if you're already on the course, then you can see your lesson structure.